Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're going to be doing a little turkey bow hunting setup for y'all. As you guys can see, I got the Hoyt AX3 right there, my favorite bow I've ever had. Since our most recent videos, we got some new weights on this bad boy. You guys can see that. They are almost about the same color as the Sandstorm riser, so they're from Quattro. I'm running 4 ounces off the front and what is that, 6 ounces off the back, and then I'm running a 15-inch stabilizer, and I think that's a 10, maybe 12-inch back bar. But I love this bow. We've been pumping out some videos for you guys, just talking about it, testing it, reviewing it, unboxing it obviously. But today, you guys watched in one of our previous videos, we tested the new G5 Dirty Bird decapping broadhead. I bought a package of them to turkey hunt this season with, but as you guys know, if you guys have ever tried that, they don't shoot maybe 20, 30 yards if you're lucky. I'm not going to push it that far, I don't think. So we're going to be shooting a couple different arrows today. We're going to shoot our long big arrow that we got it sighted in with the Dirty Bird on it. As you guys know, I shot it a couple times into a pillow. We put a turkey paper up on a pillow and we shot it a few times. And I actually broke one of the G5 Dirty Birds. My second shot through the pillow, I was being an idiot and set everything up to where if my arrow was to blow through it, it would hit a barbed wire fence in the background. And it actually did clip it on the second shot, and it punched out that middle piece in the broadhead. But I think it's still usable, but we still got one more good one. But the purpose of this video is, like I'm saying, if you guys have done the decap strat or have tried it, or even have shot the arrows, you know, you got to have long, heavy arrows to get it away from your sight and out of your riser. They can't shoot very far. So if that's the case, I'm only going to shoot maybe 15, 20 yards max with the decap strat. And then say there's a tom out there at, you know, 25, 30, 35, 40, anything, you know, after that. I'm actually going to use my arrows that I deer hunted with this past season, and they hit, that's what we're here to test out. Obviously they're going to hit different than what we got sighted in with, which are the long arrows with the G5 Dirty Birds on them, because one, they're way shorter, way lighter, way faster, and we got our broadheads that we used for deer, which I'll show you guys and talk about it. We got 2-inch severs on them. I also got the tie hybrids with the 4 blades, but I think for turkey I'm just going to go ahead and I got a few more 2-inch severs that are still brand new. So that's what we're going to do today. I went and put a turkey target out here. It's kind of, wind's starting to pick up a little bit, but it's still nice and calm. And as you guys can, well, as you guys will see, I couldn't find the fan for the target, so it's a little funky looking, but it'll do. It's got a good coordinate, so we're just going to start shooting and comparing to where these arrows hit differently from each other. All right, here are our 2 different arrows. You can obviously tell this guy is way longer. We got our lucky Tom initial up here, and we got a Luminoc in it. It is a Black Eagle, and it is a 350 spine. And then what's cool about this one, we got the G5 Dirty Bird on it. It's got the magnetic retention folding blades, which obviously it's the only reason I got them. We did a whole video over that, and this is just for travel, making it a lot more convenient to move around in the field. So that'll be sick. Like I said, we already shot this arrow a couple times. So right now our Alpha AX3 is currently sighted in with this guy. So that's what we're here to do. We're going to shoot this is our normal arrow that we deer hunted with this past season. It is a 4 fletch. We also got a lighter knock on it. Black Eagle Rampage 300 spine, and obviously it's way shorter, but we got a 2-inch sever on it. That's what I deer hunted with this past season. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw a field tip on it, and I know the Hoyt hits on at 20 with the turkey arrow, so we're just going to hop right into it. I think first thing we're going to do is shoot our normal arrow at 20 yards to see how it compares to our turkey arrow, and then after that, hopefully it's not terribly off to where I don't have to change anything. And then we're just going to keep going back and back because I got a 3-pin. So we're just going to see how similar it hits. I think we're pretty close to 20 yards. .4. Went through a camera down there, and we're going to aim with our top pin, which is already sighted in with our big arrow. Hopefully they don't hit too terribly off from each other. That's pretty solid. I just aimed center 10. We'll go see. We were just a tad bit high there, but the 80 pounds was kind of getting away from me there, and the wind was moving me around, but that's what I'm gonna blame it on. But I'm gonna call 20 good, so it's kind of a relief because 20 is about right where we're gonna maybe transition from one arrow to the other. So even with my bow being sighted in with the big O arrows, still hits on with the normal deer hunting arrows. Now we got 30 yards. Went and moved our target back. Now I'm gonna aim with my second pin, and hopefully it's still good. I'm just gonna go center 10, 12. I think we smoked it. Heck yeah, we smoked it. Center 10, right where I was going for. Bad thing about this 80 pounds, it's so hard to pull sometimes. We're gonna do that again. Smoked it first shot at 30, which quite a relief. Now I know I can, and I haven't changed anything. I haven't even touched my sight. But I'm try to go for 12 now. Ooh, just a little low maybe. Might have been a little aggressive there. Ooh, did we get it? Ooh, that's close. What do you guys think about that? I'm gonna have to show you. In or out? Maybe a better angle there. I think from my ASA days, that's in. I still got it. 30 yards, baby. We're gonna move it back to 40. Try that again. We smoked it at 30, I think. I'm calling that a 12. Scooted it back to 40 now. Dang, that looks a little far. 39.8. Aim with our bottom pin. With 3-pin is all we have anyway, so this is our bottom pin. I'm also running a 2-power lens in this. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before, but I've done no lens. I actually killed a couple of my biggest deer ever with no lens and just pins. But a couple years ago, I went to a 2-power, and I like it. I know some people, like I know Dash doesn't like a lens, but Colby does. I do. Just depends on your own opinion, honestly. The only negative that I think there is obviously with low light, it makes everything seem even darker and blurry and unfocused. But a day like today, nice and sunny, it helps obviously because, you know, magnifies it. But I do love this bow. I love this bow. We smoked it so far, 20, 30. Now we're going 40. Just go center 10. Might be a tad bit high. Wind was kind of getting me. It was just a little bit high. It would have been good if we called an upper, but we were going for center 10. So pull that and try again. I'm gonna try that again. That was just a little bit high. Couldn't really tell if it was the wind moving me around, but 40 may be where we see some change here in our arrows. I'm gonna shoot that again though. It's calm right now. I think that was high again. It was just a tad bit high, almost the same spot. So 40 might be where we start to notice a little difference. Our last shot was in here, about the same height, honestly, and I'm aiming obviously center 10. 40 might be where we start to notice a change. It was almost the same spot, just maybe an inch to the right at 40 from our last arrow. I'm gonna shoot it again. I'm thinking this is where they kind of don't line up with each other anymore, which sucks, but I'm kind of shocked we got to 40 before it happened. I think that was better, and I aimed a tad bit low too. Yeah, that was a little better. Just about center 10 right there. And I was aiming maybe a few inches low too. I think I'm gonna shoot that one more time. I did hit a little better there. It's because I aimed a little low. So 40 is definitely where we noticed some major change. Nothing major. I mean, it's only maybe 2 or 3 inches high. So, I mean, if it came down to it, I could shoot a real turkey at 40. Obviously, I'd prefer the 10-yard shot with the decap, but I would just have to hold a couple inches low because I don't want to move anything since it's sighted in already for the decap arrows. But definitely, if you start shooting 80 pounds, guys, you need to practice, because I went from 68 pounds, I think my last bow was, to now this one is 82, 81, something like that. So definitely a little change, but I mean, just this past week I've been shooting my bow. I wouldn't even say a lot, but you know, I've just been putting in some arrows daily. I already noticed a major change in being able to pull back and being comfortable as well. So if you guys didn't know, I used to shoot my bow a lot when I was younger. Yeah, that's last time I had a Hoyt, actually. I had a Hoyt target bow. Yeah, it's hard to believe, but I had a target bow with the long stabilizers and back bar and pile of weights on each end, and went all over, I mean, America, honestly. Shot in a whole bunch of different states. ASAs, of course. I even shot Las Vegas when I was younger with the Hoyt, and it's pretty wild to think about now that I don't shoot my bow as much and mainly just hunting now. But there was once a time, and somewhere, I want to find them. I was thinking about this the other day. Somewhere I have a whole bunch of plaques from ASAs. A lot of second places, a lot of third places. Only one champion ever at an ASA, and it was at Paris, Texas. The last year it was held there. If you guys have been there, you got your first place plaque, and you got a belt buckle, which is sick. So if I had to pick only one to win, it would have been Paris, Texas, and that's pretty cool. It was actually the last ASA I shot even, but I won it, and I wear that belt buckle still sometimes. I think it has like real like rubies in it or something, like red jewels or something like that. But I think that's pretty cool. There might be a day in the future where we shoot another ASA. I've been to a couple tacks since then, though. I think I've shot maybe two or three. I think I've shot 3 tacks actually now. We did a video over last summer. We went to Colorado and I filmed that. But this year we're going back. Colby's going to be there this time. So if you guys watched last summer's video, all I had was my action camera because no one was there to film. But since Colby and I are going now, we'll be able to like interchangeably film each other. So I'll be able to bring my big camera, tag you guys along, and we'll be shooting it with the Hoyt now. If you guys watched that video, we don't even talk about how many times I missed. I was not locked in for that like I will be this summer. This summer, probably can make a video even setting up this AX3 4-tack in itself. And then come tack, I'm gonna surprise y'all. I'm not gonna do what I did last year, and that was rage and lose a bunch of arrows, waste a bunch of money. So I promise you guys that next time I'm in the chairlift at Colorado, I have a Hoyt in hand and I'll be locked in. So you guys will see it, but don't you worry, that video will be coming soon, and Colby will be there too, so tune into that whenever that happens. But back to today's video, we're gonna shoot 40 yards again, and I'm gonna hold a little low this time like I did last time and see if we can't hit a 12. I was going for that 12 right there. I was trying to be aggressive. Wind was creating a little struggle though. I think we smoked that 12 though. Finally. Yes. Oh, pinwheeled it actually. That was a good shot right there. We did smoke it inside out right there. And I was having to hold probably somewhere in here. So definitely have a little raise in our shot at 40. I think that's where we're going to draw the line, because honestly a turkey is not very big. So probably don't need to be taking any crazy shots. But hopefully this is all for no reason, because it's just going to come right in 10 yards. Boom, smack it with the Dirty Bird. I think I smoked it there, but my arrow really shot out that time, across the fence even. See what I'm working with here, I'm aiming at this, pretty violent. Got a massive entry and a little smaller exit, but that's a dead turkey. Still a little right, but definitely improvement there. Here's a better look at the normal arrows I was shooting. See, still got some blood in the lighted knock from deer season. I guess I shot a deer with this arrow, but this one has 4 fletchings obviously, and it's hitting out to 40. We're going to show you guys my arrow that my bow's actually sighted in with. Here is my Lucky Tom arrow, as I like to call it, and big difference here. 3 fletchings, massive, I mean longer than my finger, but only 3 of them. And they're super long. You see a lot of guys run similar setups to these on their Decap arrows. And then you got the Dirty Bird, and we did a video over these. They got the magnetic folding retention blades, so they stay in place, and obviously have them like that to put in your quiver. So to store away, they're great. We got the big outsert on this, probably 1.5 inches long, and way heavier, longer arrow, slower too, but they shoot out to the same at 40 yards. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video, and kind of a breakdown of our Hoyt turkey setup, since we got the new weights on it. And I think the color to these were actually like lunar sand or something off of Quattro. I actually shot him a DM on Instagram and asked if they would match Sandstorm Hoyt riser, and they said yes. So convinced me. I bought them. Once again, I love this bow. Not only it's my favoriteest I've ever had to look at, with the elk wrap, or not wrap, it's actual antler, it's hard bone on here, and with the kind of a sandwiched color, don't forget the topo. So not only is this bow my favorite that I've ever had to look at, by far my favorite is to shoot as well. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below if you guys are also running a turkey decap setup, and what do you guys do if it's past 20-30 yards. Do you have another arrow like me that you whitetail hunted with, or what? So we proved that even though the arrows are not similar in any way whatsoever, they are different weight, different length, different broadhead. different broadhead weight, even different fletchings, even different types of lighted nocks. We proved that through the Hoyt, they still shot almost identical up to 40 yards. So I think that's where we're going to call it. I think if there's a turkey at 50 or 60, he just needs to work his way in a little more before I can shoot him, because like I said, I'm not setting up my bow for a 100-yard shot on turkey. You know, we just want a good, clean, ethical, close shot. So hopefully if everything goes to plan come this spring, we prove through the Hoyt they shoot the same, similar enough that I can still use it even with a completely different sighting and setup. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a comment down below and we can make more similar videos like this with our hunting setups throughout the year, no matter what game it is that we're chasing or shoots that we're going to. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.